Welcome again to another video that I call Sharing Life with You. I hope that you are doing wonderful this Thursday. I want to start out by saying thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for sharing my videos with someone who really needs inspiration in their life. My desires is that you would continue to watch them through YouTube. That's where I really want to post all of my videos. And I hope that you would go ahead and follow me on YouTube. You know, my desire is to continue to inspire people, to help people make changes in their life. You know what? I am not an expert. I am not a minister. I'm simply a man who has gone through things in his life. A lot of them has been because of my poor choices and my decision and the way that I used to think. You know, not everything that I will share with you is going to be some sadness as to what has happened to me. There are many good things in my youth that I was able to experience, but my desire is to simply inspire you in a very simple way. You know, I want to go ahead and try to touch on areas in life that will help us. And when I say help us, I'm also including myself in this, because every time I make a video, I listen to it over and over again, and I'm going to be honest with you, it also encourages me as well, because I find myself today making videos about life issues. I never thought I would be doing something like this. I also find myself in my time where I just enjoy writing, and I write my thoughts. I write what I want to see in the future. And I'm also writing, and I'm working on writing a book. And I would have never thought myself of doing these things. And what I want to encourage you is that in order for you to really make a difference in your life, that's going to be really taking it serious. And I have no doubt that there is absolutely no one on the face of this earth that really wants to change in their life. But it has to come with taking it serious. And what I mean taking it serious is that you're going to simply come across so many obstacles in your life that it's just going to want to stop you from making these changes. And this is the reason why I continue to emphasize with you that don't condemn yourself. Be patient with yourself. Just hold on to faith. Just simply involve your life with love and loving people, because this is where you're going to receive the energy, the strength that you need to just simply go on with life. You know, I know that there are mothers who are watching these videos that, you know, they're in situations where they may say, how do I start this? I'm listening to what you're saying, but how do I start it? And what I want to tell you is your thoughts. This is where it begins first. You may not even take a step forward in your life, but the beginning starts with your thoughts, because I believe that your thoughts and what you think is going to reinforce what you believe in. And if you believe that you cannot make it in life, that's exactly what your mind is going to reinforce. It's going to reinforce that you cannot do it. But you know what? Simply working on your mind and changing the way you think is going to reinforce you in being able to just move on with life. You know, it's going to take some time. And you may say, well, I don't have time. Listen, you do have a lot of time. You know what? Just be patient as you begin to change the way you think. I just encourage you, you know, to be careful what you're watching on TV. Be careful the kind of music that you listen to. Be careful on the movies that you watch, because everything has an impact to your mind. And when your mind is impacted, you know what? It has an effect on how you go about your life. I believe this is true, and I believe that if you really begin to just simply change just some areas in your life, you know what? It's going to happen where you're going to begin to see a difference in you. And the reason why I am so passionate about inspiring people, because I believe that when you are inspired in life, and you begin to make these changes, you never know where you're going to be at in the future. And you know what? My hope is that everyone who watches this video and who are really connected to me will find themselves in their future where, you know what, now I understand the reason for the things that I've gone through in my life, and I have a better understanding to where I'm at today and where I'm going to be even further in my life. And you'll be in a better place, in a better situation to be able to even make more major changes in your life. I strongly encourage you to take this seriously. And when I mean take this seriously, I don't mean that you have to be a serious person and now you go around like no one can touch you, or you don't want to touch anything because you're afraid of being contaminated by someone even talking negative. You know what? I'm around people who are always cussing. I'm around people who are always just, they say what's on their mind. And you know what? I find it that what I have inside of me is much greater than what they carry. And I don't look at people down, and I don't say don't get close to me because I'm in a different zone in life. No, you know what? I am here on earth, and I understand where people are at in their life, and I understand that there are people who are just miserable. There are people who just don't know what to do. Our young people are in that same way. I realize that parents are living in a different world, and their young teenagers and their young adults are living in a totally different world. And it shouldn't be this way. You know, we really have to make an effort in our life to really making changes. Let me tell you something. If you wake up every morning and you are repeating the same cycle and you are doing the same exact thing, think about it for a moment. Are you living in the very present moment? And are you looking at the future? In other words, practice something different the moment you wake up in the morning. You know what? Don't do the same routine. Do something different. And the reason why I say this is because your mind is going to start to adapt to some changes. People say it's hard for me to change my mind. Well, if you continue to do the same thing, then that's exactly what's going to happen. Your mind is not going to change. But the moment you begin to do something different, whether it's taking a walk in the park, whether it's just picking up a book and just reading one sentence, one paragraph, and you do this every single day, your mind begins to discipline itself that there is some changes happening. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this. Your mind will believe a lie because you've trained it this way. But if you train your mind to believe in something that is true, that you can change, that you can lose weight, that your body can heal, that you can go ahead and change your environment at home, you can have a wonderful home, you can have a wonderful time with your children. Hey, listen, alone, you can have a wonderful time as well. It's a matter of your thoughts. It's a matter of taking it seriously. And when you take this seriously, you know what? Hey, listen, when people don't understand it, just understand that they're not going to understand you. I've accepted this in my own life, but I enjoy it as I continue to move on, because it simply just shows me that my effort is paying off. And I hope that today, Thursday, that you begin to just simply inspire yourself. Hey, listen, hold on to a promise in the Bible, a promise of some inspirational book that you're reading. Hold on to that promise. Repeat it over to yourself. Say it over to yourself. Uh, Believe that it's true. Believe that it's for you. In spite of how you feel, in spite of how it is outside, in spite of how the world is going, believe in yourself. This is not arrogance. This is not you being prideful as to you're better than anyone else, and that you're better than God. That does not mean that. That means that you're holding on to value, and you're valuing yourself as a person. Hey, listen, continue to watch my videos. Have patience with me. I hope to just make some different changes along these videos. Connect with me on YouTube. I'm not looking for numbers. I'm really not looking for numbers. If you were to look inside of my heart, I just hope that you find just a person who is sincere, who loves people, who wants to be around people. The future, I don't know where my life is going to go to as to in a clear way. I have a sense of an idea where I'm going to in my future, and I hope that one day I can sit with you. I really do. I hope that I can just sit with you, just to listen to your heart, listen to what's on your mind, and just simply just be there to encourage you that you can make it. You can make a difference in your life. You can make a difference in your family. You can make a difference in the city that you live in. Hey, listen, follow me on Facebook. And that's the way that it also inspires me. It just encourages me more. Share my videos with someone who really needs it. I know that there are many people in the world who need it, from a simple guy like me. Thank you. Enjoy the day. Just be safe. Bye-bye to the next video.